your first company was Bonsai Birth, where you were a doula, which is not
Yes.
like a typical startup CEO type story, as well as a child care mentor of all kinds of sorts. Looking back, how do you feel that sort of created the foundation for where you are now?
Yeah, I mean, this is actually a question I've answered a lot because people are very curious about how, working in sort of these really delicate times of life when you're, raising your family, when you're having your first baby, when you're actually expanding, your personal existence in some cases or your familial existence in other cases. It really boils down to the human, right? There's human in every business. Doesn't matter what we do. It's all about relationships. And whether, I'm helping someone take care of their most precious thing, their child, or I'm helping them sort of learn and understand how to make definitive choices around what kind of birth they want to have, or I'm helping guide someone that works for me to, grow within our company and grow into a place in their career that they want to grow. I feel like it's all relatively similar. You listen, you are kind, you're respectful, you share your advice and your knowledge as it's accepted and invited in. And everyone I think really loves having that relationship, that they can go to someone and without feeling judgment, they can just sort of, release some of the pressure valve. If I'm really overwhelmed by the situation or I don't know enough about this, how can I find resources? And in a lot of ways, that tends to be sort of the role that I fill, whether it's in a tech company or whether it's consulting with a family.
That's really interesting. It's like trust, going back to the idea of like, what's the basic foundation for which you would trust someone with your baby or your family,
Yes.
but also, in work and in our jobs and when we're making buying decisions, trust is such an important factor. And it feels like that, like having that background that makes that very natural for you, which is really cool.